Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Gnomoria playthrough with yours truly, Inzainia. Alright, so we are doing what? We have our farms going, we have our pasture. We were talking about diplomats in the last one, and then I totally screwed the pooch talking about males and females yaks because I couldn't remember if I'd always gotten two females, or whatever. And I'm pretty sure now that I've thought about it for a little while that I was mixing in some Dwarf Fortress commentary with my Gnomoria commentary, so just ignore what I'd said at the end of that episode, because I do believe it's quite common to start with a male and a female yak on this game. Yeah, it happens when you play so many games. I've got probably 30 games that I'm tinkering with right now, off and on, so, you know, it happens. All right, we're still waiting for them to build our carpentry, and our two stone stations here. A stonemason and a stone I don't even remember now. Workshop, stone cutter and stonemason, which they're doing now. They're working on it. They will. We're getting out our great hall, getting it going so that people that aren't doing anything have something to start doing. There we go. There goes our carpentry station. All right, so there's that. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to come over here and do a 6x6 area. One, two. Actually, I think we're going to do 5x5. Or however long these 5x6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to cancel one of the back walls too. All right, that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 9 beds in there. Now I'm only going to put straw beds in there at the beginning, and I'm only going to do like 3, maybe 4. I mean, granted, how much has that? Oh, yeah, there's actually quite a bit of it planted, but it still takes a while for this stuff to grow. I think you get 2 harvests of it per month, so it's like 6 days per growth, around and about 6 days. So you know, and that's just guessing. Don't quote me, but I think it's 2 per month, and about 5 or 6 days growth cycle. And we're only on the second day, and they're just now still getting planted. So we're looking 5 or 6 days out. How much more wheat do we still have? 10, 26, 30. I think they eat 1 a day, but I'm not positive on that anymore because it's been, like I said, a long time since I've known these numbers. But I'm gonna risk it, and I'm going to go ahead and build a few of them. Oh, they only use 2. So we'll go 2, 4, 6. We'll do 4. I don't feel safe doing any more than 4. I don't want my animals, my yaks, to starve. I don't want to take a chance of them starving. Come on, let's get these built. Now these guys are pumping out. They have a lot of work to do. I mean, a lot of work to do. So these things just are really terrible for making planks. Now I've got the carpentry station, which I can make the beds, frames, tables, chairs, and all that stuff a lot faster. In fact, they should be making them there if I'm pretty sure that this is faster. This crude workbench is really slow. And I'm pretty sure that this makes the tables and chairs and all that other stuff faster than this station does. This is just your basic get started, here we come, this is what we can do type deal. And then you produce these other stations which are far superior. And he's almost got that one. Alright, what did it jump up for? I didn't touch anything. And yeah, I see that I've got a few guys just chilling. But we've got plenty of food and water up here, and so we're okay. These guys are starting to plant these strawberries. Three pine crates. Another thing is I've noticed we've got a bunch of strawberries and food in here, but I've also noticed that one of these has a bunch of Band-Aids in it. There's a loaf of wheat bread for food, and the third one had Band-Aids. Like, look at all the copper bandages. I don't remember ever starting with copper bandages. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's been a while since I've played. Maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Who knows? Could be a multitude of other things too. I don't know. So let's look. Got any one of them yet? Come on. But we got to get the stone cutter done so that we can make the saw blade. And one of these, if you look, it'll show you. We need a workbench and a chair. We got a chisel. And for this one, we need a workbench and a chair. Workbench requires planks. I've got 19 planks. Chair requires planks. I got plenty of planks. Why haven't you made the workbench and the chairs? What are you doing? There's a carpenter crafting an item. Oh, he's making the workbenches now. All right, go on to it. He's making another one. This chick's still just pumping out planks, which is fine. That's what I wanted them doing. Until we get the sawmill. Once we get the sawmill, we will deconstruct both of these and put the sawmill up in here. And I'll probably cut a hole through right here so that they can go straight through into these rooms, lead to each other. This little extra 10 feet to walk around and here, it doesn't sound like much, but over repetitious, amounts of time, it actually, yeah, it eats up time. That saving that extra 6 feet, turns out to be quite a bit of a time saver. This guy's sleeping, I guess. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them over there sleeping. Oh, so they only got 4 beds. Sleeping on the stairs. Now they're not going to work but half the day tomorrow because their back's going to be hurting. Everybody just chilling. So I could give them guys some more. Ooh. So let's go with this. Got to give them miners something to do so they're not just chilling. Well, we have spending a lot of time just sitting here staring at this ground. Start of another day. And I've got the auto save to set up to save every other day. I don't want to cut up too much of this because it adds these, I think they're sapphires, or yeah, sapphires. It adds some sapphires to my total wealth. And you really don't want a very high kingdom worth yet. I mean, granted, like I said, this first month you want to get it up to, you know, about 2,000 or so. I can't remember the exact amount. But I will end up looking it up. You can just do a search for Gnomoria population, and it'll bring up the population chart that tells you how much kingdom worth you need and how the maximum, what the maximum number of nomads that you can receive at that population is. But you know, it's not all that much of a priority because we've still got 9 days before we run into that. So they've got everything here. I guess he's making the chairs now. No, plank. And plank. Do we not have a builder? No, we have to have a builder because builders built that. Oh, they're built. I'm just all kind of brain farting there, ain't I? Look, yeah, they're done. All right, so block. Any raw stone, craft a block. Craft to, I don't know, about 25. This is going to give our miner and our other guy something to do. We're going to craft us a saw blade as soon as possible. There we go. Get out of there. What are you doing? Idle. Oh, we can't do it until the saw blade's been made. That's right. Or until the blocks have been made. See, there we go. Now old boy's going to make another one here. And then Gimbal, whatever, is going to make saw blade. There's the saw blade. So let's go to build, workshop, wood, sawmill. We now have a saw blade. They need to make another workbench and a chair. And then we are gravy. We got the saw blade. So now this guy is probably, no, I guess not. Oh, workbench, good, it went there. What did this guy get? Nothing? Alright, yep, you two just keep making planks until we have enough. Days, they just go by so fast. We're at 5:30 and sun's already set on the third day. Come on now. I know you're waiting on something to do there, Snuffy Smith. He's like, give me something to mine. Alright, let's get my puffer. Let's let him go. Come on, baby. This beginning, the first season is just so boring in this game. I mean, it's your creative splurge. You can be as creative as you want, but you can really only do so much. I mean, I could go ahead and get my tree thing set up and all of that, but the majority of it I'm just going to have to tear down once I build my walls, you know, to set up my castle. But, you know, that's the fun of it. Come on, let's get that sawmill going so I can get rid of these two, and then we will actually speed up by about 5%, 50%. These things make planks very, very, very slowly. All this time that he's going, and he's still going to make one plank. He would have already made two over here and be working on the third. Probably starting the fourth about right now. And he's still working on the same plank here. It's a ridiculously long amount of time on this. How many planks are there? There. Oops, wrong button. I right clicked. 1, 2, 2. Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty. What are you doing? Stop this. Cancel. Or do something over there. Cancel. There. It was my fault. I had these guys set to repeat instead of to a certain amount. So note to you, if you're playing, set these guys to make like 10 or 15 planks, 10 planks each. And don't just leave it on repeat, because if you leave it on repeat, your woodworkers are going to prioritize these for some reason. I figured that they would do the job because, you know, because it's a job, it's a build job, but instead he was just going to sit there and make planks forever. He's already got the table built, or the workbench and the chair. There comes the saw blade. It's all in place. He's going to build it. And I don't remember how to deconstruct something, but I'm pretty sure it's right in here. Deconstruct that. And that. Because there's my sawmill. Now, planks, craft plank, craft 2. I'll say 25 back. Now I have room also to put the wood crafter thingy over here. And then I've got room behind it all for storage. But I think this is going to be my storage floor. I like doing an entire floor just for storage when I'm underground. And then I'll build a stairwell up from each one of these to get into it. Kind of like I do in Dwarf Fortress. Alright, so let's go up top and look and see what's going on. Alright. So let's go with terrain, replace walls, block walls. We've got 15. Build. So there goes 14 of them right there. Oh yeah. We can't get to that one. There's a trick to this. What you'll do is you dig out a wall, let him replace it, and then you put the wall back. Same thing with this corner over here. And what you'll do is this. You'll just go like that. Like that. I can get to this one from this side. And then like that. And just let them go. Alright. And then we'll go replace wall with block. Build. There. There. And there. Yep. We're going to end up replacing all of these, so we might as well go ahead and mark it. We don't have enough blocks, but we will shortly. they'll replace with what we got, and he's pumping them out over there. I need to set up some storage areas really badly and make some wheelbarrows to get rid of all this dirt, which we will do here very shortly. All right, we're out of block, so we're going to build or go to terrain. What is it? Build, shop, furniture. Oh, build terrain wall, block wall, build. We'll put one there. We don't need a block wall there, but we need one there. And then we'll go to build terrain wall soil. Make sure you pick dirt because sometimes they'll choose clay. And there we go. All right, so let's go to this guy and let's build some wheelbarrows, planks and sticks. So let's go with 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or let's go cancel, 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 cancel. Let's go to wheelbarrow, craft wheelbarrow. We'll craft to 5. All right. That'll get us some wheelbarrows going. They'll replace these as the blocks are made. And then what we need here is to designate stockpile. Let's not go so close to them. Let's give them a little bit of a gap. We'll use this back area. Stockpile for stone. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to have to do the same thing over here. And what we're going to do is, oops, designate area, stockpile. Well, yeah, we can do it like this. We'll do it 2 by that area. And we'll go goods, wood. And yeah, that's different things, logs, planks, all that other crap. But as necessary, we'll end up putting it to just logs, just a stone. But for right now, another thing, designate area, stockpile. We'll go here. Terrain, mine, walls. That'll work. You'll see what I'm going to do here. Soil. Get all this dirt off my ground. These guys are going to see, look at the wheelbarrow go. Man, them wheelbarrows are freaking awesome. And they'll go get all this other dirt and in a matter of moments pick up all this dirt. My floors will be all cleaned up. And now I don't like to do any of this hauling until I get wheelbarrows, because wheelbarrows can carry 32 at a time, so they'll just run over, pick up 32 and then take a load of it up there versus individually 32 trips. So it's worth waiting to get your wheelbarrows before you worry about your floors. Alright, so what have we done? What do we need to do? I think all our jobs are done. No. Well, pretty sure we got 5 of them. Blocks, they're still making blocks. Job queue. think they're going down to get that stone too. Yes, they are. They've cleared up about half of it already. Although I will say that the AI system for management is not really all that efficient. You would think that instead of assigning them, I think what they do is it assigns them 32 dirt to pick up with that wheelbarrow. Doesn't matter where they are, just 32. So that sometimes they end up running all over hell and back to get that wheelbarrow full of dirt to carry it out. Instead of, of the way that it kind of should be is send you to get a dirt, and yeah, you're set up to get 32 other clay or rock. This is stone. You're set up to get 32 stone from some other where, but okay, there's a stone next to it. Well, let's pick that one up and remove the last one off the list. Oop, there's one next to it. Let's pick that one up, remove the last one off the list. Let's pick another one up and keep picking up anything near that anything you've been told to pick up that's near what you're picking up, so that you then fill it up in this one area instead of grabbing 5 from here, moving over here getting 3, moving over here and getting 7, and then moving down this hall, unloading and whatnot. It just doesn't, it's not very efficient. Not that everything is efficient, not that anything that I've been doing so far in this game is really efficient. But the point being is that it just they seem to wander all over the place in order to get the load before they go dump it. It doesn't make any sense. So let's go up. Good to see that bug's still there, where you can see from below through the ground sometimes when somebody's carrying something. See the guy carrying the drinks down there? So like that guy went and he just picked up 1 stone from there. That makes no sense. Like, watch him. No, he picked them all up. He actually did it right. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Who knows? Okay. So we're about running out of time for this episode. And in 2 episodes, we have gotten a few buildings built. Not a whole lot done, but that's just the way this game works, man. It's a very deep game to a degree. Not as deep, like I said, as Dwarf Fortress and some others, but deeper than the majority of the other that you'll find styled after the Dwarf Fortress genre. So, I mean, it's one of them games that I highly suggest. If you haven't played it, give it a try, because it's really cheap on Steam. I mean, like as in under $10. Sometimes you can get it on sale for as low as $1.50, $2. I've seen it. So you can get it cheap, and it's well worth a lot more than what you pay for it. It's like I said at the last episode, I had 164 plus hours in this game, invested in this game already, and I'm doing a Let's Play now, which will probably add another 30 or 40 hours to that total. If we continue on with the Let's Play, depending upon you guys. So yeah, give it a peek, give it a look, see what you think. And then, like I said, you could always go back and watch my tutorials on Gnomoria, which will explain how to do everything in the game, and they're not long at all. There's like 10 of them or so, and they will fully explain the functionality of everything except for the new stuff, except for diplomacy. They do not explain diplomacy, but in probably another 4 or 5 episodes, we will probably be getting into diplomacy anyway, so you'll get to see it here, because we'll need to use some diplomacy in order to, in order to get our first vendors. Well, dadgummit. I can't mine the wall. I have to deconstruct it because it's a wall. So let's deconstruct that so that they can then build that wall. Hopefully he'll take that piece and build that wall with it. Yeah, he will. Good. And then I'll fix that in the next episode, and I'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you want a gnome named after yourself, by all means, leave a note in the comments. And eventually, your name will get in there. I do these in blocks, these episodes. So you will probably be in the 3rd or the 4th episode before I actually get comments on the 1st or 2nd episode. That's just how I roll. I play for several hours and record it, and then I post it up onto YouTube. So, you know, all right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.